Hello guys, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel today. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I was actually going to show you guys a book that I got. It's not really a coloring book, but I am going to kind of turn it into a coloring book kind of a thing. I purchased this book right here. It's a little novel. It's called Fortunately the Milk, and it's a small book. I'm just gonna kind of zoom it up a little bit. And it's by Neil Gaiman, and it's illustrated by Scotty Young, and has like a cover. I bought the hardback book, and it has this kind of thing going on here. But it's basically like a little novel, and they have little pictures like throughout the whole story in this book. And I thought it might be fun to color these little doodles that are in this coloring book. And then once I was done, I could maybe I could read it to you, or maybe I could color some pages and read a couple chapters or something. I don't know. It just would be fun. And I've actually already read this book, and it's basically a story of a dad that goes out to buy a cup of milk or a thing of milk, and he goes on an adventure. And I thought this was really fun. And this paper, it's a little thicker than the paperback version, but it's still novel type paper. So yeah. But since you guys are on right now, maybe I'll just color a little image right now so you guys can see what I'll kind of do. And I have some Arteza pencils that are already out. Let me grab a skin tone real quick. This one looks good to me. Grab my little and right here it says, "You're right, said my father. The piranhas were later, right?" So this is in the story. There's piranhas, but I'm gonna just go ahead and add a little bit of color. I don't want to press too hard because this is novel paper. But I had been looking for a book to add color to for quite some time, and I saw that T's World of Adult Coloring was going to do Where the Sidewalk Ends, I think, or maybe it was Up, Up and Away by Dr. Seuss. I can't remember which one it was, but I thought that was a really good idea, and I thought, oh, I would like to choose a book to do that as well, just to add color to, that had illustrations almost on every page. This is a great children's story, and you can actually listen to the full story on YouTube. I think the artist actually reads it if you search it. But yeah, if you just color lightly with pencils, you could do this Prismas too, because Prismas are so soft. You could easily add color to this type of a coloring book. And since they have, or they're not coloring books, I guess I should say, this type of book, it's just kind of a fun idea to do something different. I've been getting a lot of comments lately that people would like me to do color and chats, and so I'm going to try to start doing more color and chats if that's what people would like. if you guys ever want me to do something, just don't be afraid to ask. You can always message me on Instagram or send me an email. I'm happy to respond because you guys keep my channel alive, and I want to do content that you guys want to see. And right now I just have to base it off of what YouTube provides me in the analytics. But that may not necessarily be what you guys want. Hang on a second. I'm just going to plug in my phone so the page doesn't flip on me. I'm just going to do that. Okay. Sorry for the cord. I'm going to try to dodge it while I'm doing this. Let's give him a little bit of pink. Just under the eyes. Take my peach and I'll kind of blend it out. You don't want to do too many layers on books like this because the paper is really thin. But if you can color like on kids' coloring book paper, that's basically what it's like coloring on kids' coloring book paper. And this has like pirates in it. This book has dinosaurs. It has all sorts of things. So it would be great for boys and girls, I think. Let's do some blonde hair. And this book is relatively small in size, so makes it so that I can get these images done fairly quickly, and you don't have to worry about massively shading because the sketch style pretty much already does that for you. I have these Arteza pencils out because I'm working on a page in Kirby Roseanne's. It's a 2-page spread that I'm doing a buddy color with Sophie. Sophie's Coloring Journey, I think is her channel's name. And she finished hers, but me being a slow colorist is still working on mine. Eventually it will get done. I tend to do many projects at one time. So in this story, the mom says, make sure to go get the kids some milk for their cereal in the morning. And the dad leaves, and the kids wonder what happened to the dad because he's taking so long. And then when he comes back, he'll say, you never guess what happened when I went to go get some milk. And it's like he gets taken on an adventure, and the kids are like, yeah, right, Dad, whatever. But it's just such a fun little concept. Just looking for darker blue. Do a little bit of shading. I always thought it would be a fun idea to have a book where I have colored the illustrations in it. This struck me as a really fun book, so put some yellow highlight in this shirt. Let's give him, I'm going to sharpen this, I'm going to give him some blue eyes. This is the Stadler manual sharpener. Last night was a rough night. My daughter got sick, and I don't know if it was something she ate or if she's coming down with something. I really don't know. And as a parent, you get really worried about your kids. And after I got done cleaning up and doing loads of laundry and bleaching the bathrooms and everything, I had to go make sure to check on my son because he ate everything she ate, and I wanted to make sure he was okay too. So it's just scary, you know. Let's color this girl. I don't know if these kids have names in this book. I can't remember. I'm not worrying about like blending it out and really pressing hard and things like that because I don't want to tear the paper. I'm just kind of using light pressure to add some color. That's why a soft core pencil would work best for things like this. Probably could have went a different color on the shading, but that's okay. That's fine. Gives them more of an orangey color, but maybe I'll give her red hair. Just like, piranhas! Trying to come up with some fun ideas for May on some different things to do for the channel, but then I worry I won't have enough time to do things because I'll be busy with high school graduation and kindergarten graduation and all these different things for my kids. I don't want to set myself up to fail, basically. So I don't want to like tell you guys I'm going to do this, this, and this and not do it, you know. Since they're siblings, I'll give them both blue eyes. Right, more. But if you can see, just adding a little bit of color definitely makes a page pop out. Gives it some visual interest. If you like things like Bible journaling and stuff. You can also draw pictures in your Bibles. Let's see. Maybe I'll start with this blood orange. I've used this blood orange so much that it's like my shortest Arteza pencil. Maybe I'm just prone to this color. I don't think this artist intended on these being for coloring, or this book for coloring, just for reading, but it's good to try things and do different stuff. And I had this book on my wish list, or like my personal reading wish list, for a while. I just thought it would be really fun to do something like this. There's another book that I saw that's like about a little boy. It's like mythology, but I haven't seen like a flip through of it or even a few pages. So I don't want to get a book unless I know it has illustrations in it. I mean, I guess I could always get a book and draw my own illustrations, but that would be entertaining. Like, draw your own illustrations over the words. To give that a little bit of a highlight in her hair. There. And let's give her purple headband. Let's make her undershirt purple. She's got a star on her shirt, so I could actually put a plastic mat underneath that, but for the sake of this video, I'm just doing something easy, because I wouldn't, like, when I decided to record, I was thinking, oh, I'll just show you guys the book, but then I thought, oh, I'll just take the opportunity and turn it into a little bit of a color and chat, just because it's been highly requested lately. And I don't mind doing that for you guys, since it's quiet right now in my house. This is the fluorescent yellow. Using every color in my little tin. That's okay. That looks good. Let's take this lighter blue. Let's kind of go from dark into light, but not keeping that pressure very thin because of the paper. I'm going to turn it. If I want darker blue, I'm not going to add more pressure to my pencil. I'm just going to grab a darker blue, because I really don't want to tear my paper. like I said, it's kind of like paper from like a kid's coloring book. That's what it reminds me of. I'm going to take my next blue up is the peacock blue. Just make this a little darker on the side. He has like this clueless look, and she's like, they have this panic look. I'm going to take this and go a little harder, add some more squiggles for her hair. And I want to try to even out her skin just a little bit more. But I think for the most part, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to zoom up so you guys can see. So I've just colored this little image right here, and there's no transfer because I was just using light pressure, and I just thought this would be a fun thing to share with you guys. I will, if you guys are interested in this book, I will leave it in the description box below. And you can choose paperback or hardback. I just chose hardback because I wanted to see if the paper would be better. But I think either way, I think it would be the same. And this is, there's a total of I think there's a little over 100. I think there's like a little over 100 pages in here. And this is Neil Gaiman, New York best-selling author, Fortunately the Milk, illustrated by Scotty Young. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this little color and chat. Now I can't even find my page that I did. It's tucked away. Guess I can, oh, there it is right there. And I just did a quick little coloring with the Arteza Colored pencils. So if you decide to do a novel, color a novel, I would suggest any kind of soft core colored pencils. And just color very lightly, and then it just brings your pictures to life. So yes, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you guys next video. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.